Hello, this is Chris Coffey, Instructional Technology Coach for Bamberg School District 1. Hopefully you found these videos very educational and informative, and hopefully you're using some of these features that you've seen on these videos. There are going to be times, though, as a teacher that you don't want these features running. For example, spelling as you type. If I just randomly type letters, it's going to show that that's not a word. It's going to show that there's a spelling error. Well, if I'm teaching, especially at a lower grade, and I'm really working on spelling or I'm working on grammar rules, I might not want Word to point that out as they're writing. I might want them to write it and then either do spell check at the end or even submit their work without running a spell check if that's the skill I'm teaching. So what I'll do is I'll come up here to the File tab. It's easy to find. It's blue. It's the first one. Then I'll come down here to Options. A little pop-up box will come up. And what I'm going to want to do is click on Proofing. And there are a lot of options in here. I'd encourage you to read through them and decide which ones you may want to use or may not want to use. But I can come down here, when correcting spelling and grammar in Word. The first one is check spelling as you type. Well, that's one I don't want because we're working on spelling, so I'm going to take that out. Use contextual spelling. I want to take that out because a lot of students get, there, and there wrong. They mix up when to use them. So we take that off. Mark grammar errors as you type. Well, if I'm teaching grammar, that doesn't work for me. Check grammar with spelling. I might not want it to check grammar at all. These are things I'm wanting the students to work on. So I take off those boxes as they fit my assignments, and then I click OK. And as you can see, the spelling has gone away. The little spelling line shows you got it wrong. So as I'm typing as a student, I'm going to have to pay a lot closer attention. Am I spelling things correctly? Is my grammar done correctly? That kind of thing. And like I said, you can come through here and back to review and run a spell check, and it will catch it at that point. But you as the teacher may say, hey, turn in your work without running spell check. There are a lot more options that you can go in and play with and try different things. I would say be careful and don't change a lot of things all at once. Go in, try clicking different boxes and see what it does. But if you're keeping notes about what you're checking, then if you don't like what it does, you can always come back and either put the check on there or take the check off. So hopefully this has been beneficial, especially the proofing thing, because that's a thing a lot of my teachers, especially the middle school teachers, they like to have their students run or use Word without the spell check as you type on. That way they really have to focus on what they're typing and think about their writing more. Well, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to email me at ccoffee@bamberg1.net, and please subscribe to this channel, Coffee on Computers.